I got no rules, I count 'em.
What's up guys, Jason Real here, and I'll be talking about the first time I ever been cheated on. But before I do that, I'm going to give a shout out to my girlfriend Anime Geek 122, aka my animator, to make these story times happen. So yeah, let's get this started. So about a couple years ago, I was pretty big on this site called Google Plus. Not a lot of people use it. It's like Facebook, but I guess kind of smaller if you think about it, but you know, you will know unless you've been on it. It was me, my friend Nick, and a friend of mine. Her name is Mal. And I came across this girl through another friend. Her name is Alex. And I won't give the full name or what she is because I'm not on even terms with her. But this is how it all started. She seemed pretty lonely, and she wasn't really in the best state of mind at first, so me being the superhero that I always am to people, I came around and started to give her a little care, and we started to have a little vibe going on. We started feeling each other, and then we started talking and talking and talking. Sometimes it gets a little fiery, if you get what I'm saying, but it was a neat thing. Like, I felt something going on, but there's something off. Like, she felt distant. Like, a weird type of distant. Like, you know that type of distance that you get when you feel that there's some other guy out there? Yeah, I felt that too. So, it was that one time we first ever called. It was an odd call. It was very fast, and it wasn't really much of a conversation. But you know what? Me being very naive at the time, I was like, you know what? Let's get the show on the road. You know, we're still pretty nice with each other. And I was this thing this was back when I was big on Dragon Ball. I was this thing called Icon Saiyan. It was a phase, big old phase. But she called me by that because she never really knew my real name. Sometimes she would call me by my real name because I tell her that. Sometimes she won't. But I'm going off task here. So this is what happened. For the time she'd been distant, I tend to think the worst. That either A, something happened to her, or B, she's with another guy. And then I tend to break down and probably even go into a little state of brokenness. And a lot of the girls are willing to help me. I once got into a side relationship thinking that I wasn't going to be with her anymore. That ended because my clause was wrong. Because she was gone for a couple of weeks. I'm sure you would panic. So, that time she was getting even more distant. We were talking, but it wasn't at the same type of flow as it was before. And she started to panic. She was panicking. She was going into different depression spurts. And me, I was being really nice. I was telling her to calm down, that she had nothing to worry about, you know. And she was calm. And then she disappeared. And it was just like that. Silence. So, me, I was pretty worried. And then we got into a little argument one time when she didn't like my friend Mal because she felt, even though it was true, we had a crush on each other at the time. But I still kept it low because I'm loyal. And she was like, I don't want anything between you two going on. Y'all need to be done. I was pissed. That was the first red flag. I was super pissed. I was like, nope, I can't do it. But we made amends. And then slowly but surely, she was getting this thought in my head, in her head, I mean, that she was losing me, even though I kept pushing myself to stay with her because we were together for a couple of months. And then, once again, silence. No texts, no calls, which was usual. Then she came back. She was all sad. She texted me, I'm sorry, like 12 times before I respond, going like, what's wrong? She was saying, I didn't mean to. I didn't know what was going on. but I kept asking her what's wrong. And then I got the text. I had sex with my best friend. Yep, that is what I saw. First thing I saw, you not. If you guys see Dragon Ball Z and know that character Broly, where he's all mellowed out until he saw Goku, and then he just snapped into this whole different person and became a raging monster, that's what happened to me. She said she was drunk one night and she tried to vent out with her friend, and then quote unquote one thing led to another, and boom, she had sex. I was livid. I couldn't do it. I told her off. I was angry. It wasn't the prettiest sight. And to this day, I haven't been talking to her. Nick has, as you may know, Nick is Luigi12, one of my best friends, links in the description below. And same with my friend Mao. So, now you know. First time I ever got cheated on. Yeah, not the best. I'll come up with more stories along the way. Maybe a little more about Anime Geek 122. You never know. So, this is Jay So Real signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
It's not easy getting older, easy